you have a series of events, and it is circumstantial evidence, but so much circumstantial evidence, that Comey did not want to make this indictment. But the big smoking gun is that Comey did not call for a grand jury. I have spoken to dozens of FBI agents, both retired and in the service now. To a man, they say that is extremely unusual in a complicated case like this. So now what you have is you have a political portion of this today, and then you have a legal portion. Let's take the politics first, Eric. If you look at the new Fox News poll, the enthusiasm deficit between Trump and Clinton is about 8%, 7%. That means that 7% of Trump supporters are more enthusiastic to vote than Hillary Clinton. Keep that in mind. Anything like this erodes enthusiasm for Hillary Clinton. All right, now our hardcore people are going to vote for her, but we're talking independents and we're talking Democrats who don't particularly like or trust her. So that enthusiasm level drops, and what happens then? Lower turnout. All right, so that's what happened today politically. So Trump seizes upon this, and if he doesn't blow it in the next 10 days, which he could, his message should be, she's corrupt. And if you elect her, there's a chance she may be indicted while she's the president. Because the situation is fluid. It's fluid. Comey made a huge mistake by not calling the grand jury, because the grand jury of folks, regular Americans, would have then heard the evidence that Comey himself decided wasn't enough to indict because she didn't mean it. Now, let's get on to what was found today. Uma Abedin is one of Hillary's best friends. So you've got to know that they were emailing all the time. She had 3 servers, and she had 1 server, and Weiner had 3. You got to figure that Abedin passed some of Hillary's stuff on to her husband, Weiner. All right? That's why Weiner is involved. So the FBI goes in to investigate Weiner on this 15-year-old girl thing, and they see stuff from Uma Abedin coming to Weiner about Hillary Clinton. You have to assume this. This is an assumption I'm making. And then they go back and they look at Abedin's phone, and they see unbelievable amounts of emails from Clinton to Uma. Now, if you're the FBI and this is all benign, has nothing to do with national security or top secret, you don't do anything. If it's just, what are you doing tonight, what kind of dress you're going to wear, or look at this, Anthony, Hillary Clinton has a good idea to do X, Y, and Z, that's not going to rise. So you know there's something in there. Has to be. Yeah. Because Comey would never put his butt on the line. Now, here's the kicker. I talked to a very, very influential FBI guy the other day, and he said there's almost a mutiny within the FBI over James Comey's behavior in this investigation. He says that so many agents are angry that Comey knows he's lost all credibility within the agency, and that if he didn't put this out, that they were going to go public with it, and that Comey's career would have been done. He had to put it out. That's not saying that she's going to be charged. I'm not saying any of that. What I am saying is that the FBI rank and file do not like the way James Comey conducted this investigation, do not feel it rose to the FBI standards, and this new stuff is enough to reopen the investigation, which is devastating for the Clinton campaign.
Devastating. First, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd like you to weigh in politically, forget legally for a second, but politically, scale of 1 to 10, you got to push it up towards the 8, 9, 10 area, especially with just 11 days left to go before the election.
It's hard to say because the candidates are so polarizing. But I do, as I said in the beginning, I think it's going to suppress turnout for Hillary Clinton. People are just going, I've had enough. I don't want to vote for Trump, but I'm not going to go vote for her. And she needs a big turnout in states like Pennsylvania and New Hampshire. The other thing is that, politically speaking, Trump now can run with this for 10 days. and raise the specter of absolute chaos if Hillary Clinton's elected and the FBI then finally does convene a grand jury, because it's reopened now. They can do that now, and the pressure is going to build on them. And the final thing is the far left is going crazy. They're going nuts. They're accusing Comey of all kinds of things. Comey was their best friend up until 3 hours ago. Now he's the devil.
Yeah.
And so you're seeing this unbelievably visceral reaction. I must say that Hillary Clinton was smart today in what she did. That was a smart play. Hey, get it out there, because she knows the FBI is not going to get it out there.
This is a very interesting point you make, that she did go to the podium. She said, first of all, she said that the emails, they're factored in already. A lot of people on the right would disagree with that. But it's very interesting that both Hillary Clinton and Podesta today have said, get these emails out. We'll let the American public know. But so is Pence.
That's a smart play.
Because
they know they're not going to get them out.
But one of them's going to lose in that.
Right.
One of them's going to be a loser in that. If they bring it out now, someone's going to lose. Who loses?
Well, they can. They can. If you're an FBI, if you're an investigative agency, you have to compare those emails to other things that she said, Hillary Clinton has said. You've got to do a whole bunch of things before you arrive at any conclusion. You can't just throw them out there. That's trial by media. But Hillary Clinton now, what can they do? They're going to have to say, look, we didn't do anything and we want this all out, hoping that they can go up to Election Day and people will buy that. And I'm not saying whether it's true or not. I'm not. I'm just saying that right now Trump has the advantage. If the Trump campaign then zeroes in on corruption in the next 10 days.
Very interesting you say that, because we have